from the gun, running back on the move. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be able to recruit outstanding athletes at that position. This guy is no different.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Jackson will throw. Right on the money. Brings him to the open. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Defense is about getting the guy on the ground, holding on for dear life. It's hard, I know, with so much speed on the outside, but you got to get that guy on the ground. When you miss one tackle, next thing you know, all that extra yardage is killing your defense.
The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
And the Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. Motion from the back. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the shotgun, the inside give. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. Touchdown Razorbacks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Catch in the middle. It's McFadden. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Got the 1st down and more. He's got 42 yards on the ground in this 1st quarter. That is a terrific start.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Makes him talk to the hand. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got got something cooking.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football.
There he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
The Razorbacks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for a gap. It's McFadden. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Jackson gonna throw it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's the pressure. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the running back. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The Razorbacks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Gets it to the back on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the play fake. Going for 6. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line. Give him 88 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on first down. The RPO, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And off from the shotgun. Makes it past the marker. Still running at the 40. Breaks into the open on the left. Running inside the 20. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. The give from the gun. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. And the Razorbacks are marching down the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Jackson will throw. The short hands, it's McFadden. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
The Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. An explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds. Going to the ground is what the Razorbacks love to do to move those chains with guys like Peyton Hillis and Darren McFadden.
Yeah, and you think of just Felix Jones along with the same era, just guys that toted the rock with some physicality, just tough guys that make you bring your lunch. When you want to come tackle them, you better bring it.
And the Razorbacks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
The Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. That defense in front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
That's
Jackson gonna throw it. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point.
They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And if your job is to...
Opportunity, big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. With the catch, it's McFadden. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Jackson will throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We got to... They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Razorbacks aren't threatening on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's McFadden. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Poor starting field position here for this offense. They'll go back to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run play action. Moves away as he feels pressure.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. It's Brown.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Inside the 40. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
The Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup. Third down coming. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Across the 25. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the 1st down.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Handoff to the lone back. Runs through a tackle. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Jackson will throw. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Darren.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
From the red zone, it's McFadden. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's McFadden. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be third and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's McFadden. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Those third downs are hard to execute, and when you get in the red zone, it gets even harder, but this offense did a great job. Now, forget the 3. We're leaving that behind. Now set up first and goal.
And the Razorbacks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you can...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a carry.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, He's still taking shots.
Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with second and short. The inside handoff. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Gashing the knee on the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Right back to him on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, when you think about Arkansas, given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to intercept it. And finally, this defense makes a play. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the foot. The lone back's got it. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. And the Razorbacks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Offense getting set for 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Gonna run it. It's McFadden. Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, I think on the last play, they didn't get it to the sticks. They were hoping he'd be able to make the catch, make a...
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's McFadden.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
That's caught. It's McFadden. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. They just keep firing. Wide open downfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it down the middle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Jackson gonna throw it. Got a man. It's McFadden. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.